Мы запускаемся. Получается, что мы запускаемся. Да нет, это не делаем. Смотрим, есть ли у нас что-то у нас есть. Получается, что есть. А у нас с вами есть новая игра пробуждения. Импорт из другого модуля. Наша серия, да, импорт.
With the death of the Archdemon, the Blight was defeated. But the Darkspawn did not simply disappear. Most of the Horde scattered north from Denerim towards the coastlands. And there fractured into warring tribes. The region fell into chaos as the Darkspawn emerged from hidden lairs to terrorize the countryside. As the new Warden Commander of Ferelden, it is your responsibility to rebuild the Order and deal with the lingering threat. You have come to Amaranthine to join the rest of the Grey Wardens at Vigil's Keep, once home to Arl Wendenhau, but now property of the Order. The lack of a proper welcoming party as you grow close, however, indicates that something is amiss.
What's going on? Why are there no wardens here to greet us? Something is wrong. Quickly, Commander!
Кайф. Да, конечно, лучше.
Going.
It's you, the hero of Ferelden. Oh, thank the Maker. There was someone right behind me. A mage. He might have been a warden, I don't know. All I heard was screams and people dying. I got out as fast as I could and ran into these... You need to help them. You need to do something. I don't know. Hundreds. The wardens didn't sense them until it was too late. And then they were everywhere. I'll see if I can't find some help. There has to be a patrol on the road.
We don't have a lot of time, Commander. Varel the Seneschal. He is the keep steward, I believe, working for the wardens. This is Vigil's Keep, which once belonged to Arl Howe. Considering what he did to you and the rest of the Order, losing their lands is probably the least of his family's problems. Oh, pardon me, Commander. I'd assumed proper introductions would be taken care of at the Keep. My name is Myri. I was a knight in the King's service until I was recruited a month ago, but I haven't taken my joining yet. The Seneschal sent me to bring you back. I was not expecting this. This isn't a blight. How could they be so organized? I don't understand. Other than an archdemon, you mean? Frightening thought. Right, let's teach these evil bastards a lesson.
Let's teach our Evil bastards a lesson. Так, сохранить. Башня бдения. Подожди ты. Ладно. Тащи домой. Мы убьем всех. Так.
I'll be the front gate, sir. If you find others,
Я
send
вырвал
them to
ворот,
me.
если найдете. Мне надо спасти человека людей. Окей. Давай, паука. Ослик, суслик, паукан, паукан, паукан. Кисенька, кисенька, кисенька.
And I'm off.
I thought I was done.
Казахская, спасибо.
Thank you.
Yes.
Пожалуйста. Смотрите.
Yes. I sense some dust.
Somebody help me! I don't want to die!
Хвала создателя, что вы так вовремя.
Huh.
Конечно, хвала создателю. Я вообще всегда прихожу вовремя. Я же на шальнике. Открой сумку.
Huh.
Короткий лук.
More trouble. All right.
Не. Пошли сюда.
Yes. And I'm up. The Maker watches over us. Huh.
The fighting is what so.
And I'm off.
У нас с вами пробуждение.
I'll
Герой сказал, что
come back when it's
закончится,
safe,
сэр.
sir.
Да, конечно. Я ничего против не имею. Идите, спасайтесь, я сама все разберу, весь пиздец. Да. Я справлюсь, как обычно.
Help me! I can't take him on my own!
And I'm off.
Don't know what I would
Не знаю, что произошло, если бы вы не подоспели, нас уже
have
бинты
done if you hadn't
кончаются.
come. We're running out of bandages here.
Задание обновлено. Ранее нуждается присмотреть за ними стражники, сказали, что на противоположной стороне внутреннего двора есть припасы,
There are
снаряжение.
supplies on the other side of the courtyard. Bring bandages, hurry!
Bring bandages, Harry. Где? Где? Вот они.
All right. Yes!
Запас лекарств. Когда принеси, убери, не мешай. Это я. Моя помогать.
Oh, these will help greatly. Thank you.
Yes. All right.
А что у меня есть? Вот тут же у меня есть вот это, правда? Можно мы их обобрать? Нечего красть. Я подозревала, что будет так. Так понимаю, тут больше некуда идти, только тонко наверх. Ну, пошли. Чего уж там.
Unbelievable. The keep has been overwhelmed. How did the wardens not sense the Darkspawn coming? I don't understand it. For the Darkspawn to have ambushed the keep so effectively, I didn't know they were capable of such a thing. Yes, Commander. I'll try.
I'll try. Да мне похер, что ты не одобряешь. Все равно скоро умрешь.
Oh, you wanna die?
Крикун вожаг. Собаку хочу.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not broken up about them dying, to be perfectly honest. Biff there made the funniest gurgle when he went down. Oh, I know. Most people enjoy being kicked in the head to be woken up each morning. Me, I'm just so picky. You may call me Anders, my dear lady. I am a mage and, sadly, a wanted apostate.
An apostate? At Vigil's Keep?
You weren't here when we arrived. I'm sure I would have remembered such a lovely woman as yourself. We were just stopping here on our way back to the tower. Just a short rest, they said, and now they're dead. Such a shame. That's what they call someone who doesn't believe in being chained up in the tower, so yes, I suppose I am. The Templars captured me and were taking me back, and then, you know, Darkspawn attacked. Could be a sign, yes? Isn't it, though? The Maker moves in mysterious ways. Well, tell you what, I'll help you and we can discuss what comes later. Later, once all these bastards are properly put down, yes?
Конечно, Андерс, теперь ты мой. Духовный целитель, боевой маг, оборотень. Вагоны. Раз, два, три. Так. В целом и общем можем пока без испарения обойтись. И, наверное, без массового паралича. Возьмем вот это. Молоко смерти. Будешь полезный будешь. А теперь тебе мы дадим. Посоха все равно нету. Требования маг. Дадим. Мой маленький Андерс.
Going. Yes.
Get to safety, quickly!
Maker bless you.
Найдите и
Alright.
спасите. Конечно, я ж именно этим и занимаюсь. Ах, так, дорогой мой.
Again?
Again.
What?
Вот, свое, любое. Включить режим ауры очищения. Враг. Нет, не ближайший видимый. Класс маг. Использовать способность. Сохранить. Свое. Союзник здоровья меньше 50. Окружен. Свое здоровье меньше. Двадцати 25. Использовать групповое исцеление. Да. Все. Мы молодцы теперь. Это что у нас? Башня бдения. Так.
Ha!
Сюда еще пройдем. Рычаг.
Going!
Нельзя взять. Значит, только туда. Ну, пойдем. Сохранить игру.
Don't look now.
Consider it done.
Yes!
All right.
А это можно было типа по эмиссару с баллисты фигать. Кто ж знал. Ну, по старинке
Alright.
лапками затыкали такие мечами. Проотковыряли дырочки и пошли. О! Еще не прибыла, а уже обношу.
Yes.
Что?
All right.
Oh, we're scared now. Don't come over here. Ha! It'll take more than that to kill us, beasties. Come again if you dare.
Ну, пошли.
And I'm off. How amusing! Another point for me!
Get to safety, quickly!
Yes. Have at you then. Look over there. I'm off.
Так, нам сюда зайти.
Huh.
Конечно, зачем подниматься по прямой идти, если можно пойти по кругу?
All right.
И опущенная стрела, и не взломаем сердце.
Yes.
Кто-то должен будет упасть. Все равно. Привет! Чувак. А,
All right.
стоп, вожак, эмиссар, ты.
Here I am.
The rescue.
And I'm off. Going.
Aha! There you are! When these darkspawn showed up, I thought, just you wait until the new commander gets here and you'll all be spitting teeth out of your arses. Followed the
Teeth through your
screaming,
asses.
and sure enough, here you are. Good on ya! Doubting your eyes, huh? I get like that after the 5th bottle or so. Came here thinking I might try my hand at becoming a bona fide Grey Warden.
He was here when I left. I can't believe the wardens didn't kick him out.
Well, hey, if it isn't the recruit with a great rack.
Yes, a prize for the wardens, to be sure.
I know. Too good to be true, right? Hey, who's the mage? Boyfriend? Should I leave you two alone?
Wow, a dwarf that smells like a brewery. You never see that anywhere.
A mage comedian. Thought those normally died young.
So that normally died young.
I find that hard to believe.
As do I.
Now, let's go introduce some darkspawn arses to my foot. Only polite thing to do.
Огрен, сладкая булочка. Да, интеллект у тебя, конечно, как у ракушки. Ну ладно. Что у тебя там? Доспех легиона. что есть.
Direct me.
Direct me.
Where do I go? And I'm off.
Despite all your bungling.
Oh, look. Some folks
God
that haven't
bless
been
you.
eaten yet. Scat!
Брысь. Кого-то еще не съели, брысь. Так, это будет вот сюда, да? Здесь мы отсюда пришли. Да, вернемся назад теперь.
The keep is under attack.
Quick, get yourselves to safety.
Задание выполнено. Вы спасли столько, выжили прям падение 8, сколько смогли. Вот такое. Ну, втов. Видимо, не... Будем надеяться, что всех.
And I'm off.
Myri?
Майри.
Roland! Commander, Roland was a knight recruited from Denerim like me. We must do something for him.
He looks beyond healing magic. Maybe a shot of whiskey for the pain?
I like the way you think.
Stop joking! This isn't funny.
The commander? We only had a moment's warning. Before they were on us, Commander. The Seneschal ordered a counterattack, but they came out of nowhere. There's one with them. A darkspawn who talks. His magic is powerful.
A talking darkspawn? The lad must be delirious.
There's something in my blood. It hurts. It went that way after the Seneschal.
Ну вот.
I will avenge you, Roland. I swear it.
Да, конечно, отомстишь. За себя отомсти, бестолочь. Висячая. Мои, мои.
Yes.
бомж. 133 голды. Не такой уж я и бомж.
Yes. All right, I'm dead.
Here comes Ogren!
Yes. All right.
Я Майри не подняла уровень. Ну да ладно, не очень-то и хотелось. Сейчас поднимем.
It has ended, just as he foretold.
Это было
Be
больно.
taking this one gently. We are wishing no more death than is necessary. Necessary? As if your kind has ever done anything else. You are thinking you know of our kind, human? It is understandable. But that will soon be changed. Others will come, creature. They will stop you.
There it is.
It seems your words be true. More than you are guessing.
It is talking.
Well, let's shut it up already!
Commander. Capture the Grey Warden. These others, they may be killed.
They may be killed. Так, ты вот этого сюда. А все остальные теперь погнали.
Yes, Commander.
If you insist. Nice try.
Agree.
All right.
I can handle this.
Guys fighting me.
Here comes Ogren!
Yet.
Need a little rest here.
I'm gonna destroy you.
And I'm off. Are you joking? Surely you're joking.
Let's see what your innards look like! Time to get messy!
No mercy. Yes.
290 опыта. Очуметь.
Commander, I owe you my life. Soldiers on the road. It seems we have more company. Hopefully they're more hospitable than our previous guests.
Дайте трупы обобрать. Дайте трупы обобрать. Ну почему так? Там же лут. Там должен быть лут.
It looks like I've arrived a bit late. Too bad. I rather miss the whole Darkspawn killing thing.
King Alistair.
I'd wanted to come and give the Wardens a formal welcome. I certainly wasn't expecting this. What's the situation?
What Darkspawn remained have fled, Your Majesty. The Grey Wardens who had arrived from Orlais appear to be either dead or missing.
Missing? As in taken by the Darkspawn? Do they even do that?
I do not know, Your Majesty. I know only that we cannot account for all the Wardens.
I see. And are you all right, love? You weren't hurt in the battle, were you? I do know that. It's very comforting, actually. Ah, you have quite the task ahead of you. Really, I'd like to help you fight Darkspawn, but you're on your own for the moment.
Hey, what am I? Chopped nug livers?
From the smell, that's not a bad guess.
I came here to join the Grey Wardens, and from the looks of it, you could use the extra hands. Now where's the giant cup? I'll gargle and spit. Ha! Well, smack my ass and call me Sally. I'm in!
I suppose all are welcome in this dire time.
Joining the Wardens, eh? Well, good luck with that.
King Alistair, Your Majesty beware, this man is a dangerous criminal.
Oh, the dwarf is a bit of an arse, but I wouldn't go that.
Приятель.
She means me.
This is an apostate who we're in the process of bringing back to the Circle to face justice.
Oh, please. The things you people know about justice would fit into a thimble. I'll just escape again, anyhow.
Never. I will see you hanged for what you've done here, murderer.
Murderer? But those Templars were... Oh, what's the use? You won't believe me anyhow.
It seems there isn't much to say. Unless you have something to add, Commander.
What? Never!
I believe the Grey Wardens still retain the right of conscription, no? I will allow it.
If Your Majesty feels it is best.
Ha! Way to go, kid! Welcome aboard.
Me? A Grey Warden? I guess that will work.
Congratulations, Sir Mage. I look forward to fighting at your side.
Then if you have everything under control, I will need to take my leave.
I believe the estate has been secured, yes. We have suffered great losses, but the Darkspawn are gone, and there are survivors. Oh, excuse my manners. I am Verrill, Seneschal of Vigil's Keep, and I am most grateful for your timely rescue, Commander. I will aid you in ruling the lands of Amaranthine. Some of the soldiers and Vigil staff survived, but none of the Orlesian Wardens made it. Come and speak to me soon. There are many matters to attend to, not the least of which is the joining. You will need to replenish your numbers.
I hate having to ask you to do this, love. It'd be so much more interesting to keep you at court. Sadly, I need to deal with the trouble in the Benorn. But I will return as soon as I am able, I promise. It will be up to you to deal with the vestiges of the Blight before the situation grows out of control. No easy task, but I'm confident you are up to it. Now, let me say a quick goodbye before I change my mind.
Это Тёмочка? Тёмочка. Тёмочка.
Before we do anything else, Commander, there's an urgent matter we must take care of. Right now, I know of only one living warden assigned to all of Ferelden. That should be rectified. The others could aid you considerably. As you wish, Commander. The time has come for us to begin the joining. I shall speak the words that have been said since the first. Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand, vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you. From this moment forth, Oghren, you are a Grey Warden.
What's this, the sampler size? Are you trying to say something about my height? Huh?
This is the goblet we've always used.
Really? Not bad.
Maker help us all.
Типичный Агрен.
From this moment forth, Anders, you are a Grey Warden.
So we need to drink Darkspawn blood? That's it?
That is it, yes.
Well, all right. But if I wake up 2 weeks from now on a ship bound for Rivain in nothing but my small clothes and a tattoo on my forehead, I'm blaming you.
He lives, Commander, and will awaken in time. From this moment forth, Myri, you are a Grey Warden.
I have awaited this moment.
I am sorry, Myri. May the Maker watch over you now. Poor Myri. Open the doors!
The Commander must be informed about the Deep Road's entrance. It could be their base of operation.
You'd have the Wardens chase a rumor then, Captain. And even if it proves true, unless the Pilgrim's path is cleared by the time your army assembles, they'll have nothing to eat but shoe leather.
Garavel, Woolsey, the Commander has had a long day. Woolsey says some merchants escaped the Darkspawn. They can reprovision you for a reasonable fee. And the Vigil is yours. Take whatever weapons and armor you need. We'll be waiting when you're ready.
Нечего красть.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need? Of course.
Это никакая игра, это интересно. Шлем региона пока положим. Юрая.
Mr. The merchant you say... You need anything...
Ладно, камни мы оставим. Я не помню, они какие-то какого-то квеста нужны. Я не помню, какие именно, поэтому камни мы оставим. М. М.
You need...
Да, I need something.
Ah! Who's there? I was just keeping my nose to the dust, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around. That's when they strike. Right! You've heard of them. Pants that eat your eyeballs. After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs. Best part? Come on, what kind of moron you think I am? Schliets don't lay eggs. That's preposterous. Thought to fool me, did ya?
Диди. Ой. -5. Ну ладно. Ну так-то да. Так-то это получше будет, хребет Думата. 11,9. 6 к атаке.
May I be of course.
You need anything?
Shall we get a move on?
No.
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field. Oh, it only took 3 wardens to end a civil war and kill an archdemon. A dozen is extravagant. The Warden Commander of Orlais wanted to send more, but there are political considerations. No, the Empress of Orlais was not pleased when her wardens were turned away during the Blight. Terran Loghain still had bitter memories of the Orlesian occupation. And whatever message Loghain sent back with the Wardens, it got the Empress's knickers in a twist. The Orlesian Wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine. Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns. Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose... He did, but not to me. The Wardens keep their own counsel. That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander? As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you. We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here. As you wish, sir. The Orlesian Wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Commander?
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention. My predecessor, Captain Rullans, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep. Barely any, truth be told, and none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this. I talked with the dwarf Voldric earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldric suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep. That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot. Certainly. Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told. These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert. Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Commander.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Wolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whiteheart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Wolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul. Not Whiteheart itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization. It is the road here from Denerim. You can see why it would be important. In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking. About the Arling, he does not. But about the implications, a great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no. No, it is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed, but their like will never be seen again. Very well, Commander.
Very well. Very well, very well. Что ж,
And I'm off.
пошли посмотрим. Да.
Yes.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit. He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did. Just give me a moment.
Я, сэр Эдгар Бенсли, верный вассал, моя дочь, единственную наследницу Эйлин, похитила банда негодяев, которая верховодит Мосли Змей. Дел мой невелик, средства скромны, они потребуют 30 золотых в срок, который не могу уложить самолет, будьте моим последним посредником, выкуп нужно за заброшенную церковь, покинутое убежище, если вы выплатите выкуп, клянусь верой Андраста, я верну долг вовремя, молюсь за вас и вашу милую дочь. Мою милую дочь, далеко в полях. С тех пор, как помер мой муж и заботится о своем семействе, наемных работников на упражнить мы совсем распаялись на один храм. Иногда нас навещает один храмовник, но ему совсем не справиться. Если можете помочь нашей семье, мы скажем лорду Эдлбрека, что вы наш друг. Боюсь, времени у нас осталось мало. Да, конечно, все сделаем.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil. Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out. Straight away, sir.
Пошли.
Here we are. The vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favours. No one knows. The vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom? Of course.
Будем потом заниматься расчисткой завалов. Мне сейчас нужен 4-й чувак в пати. Так. Это что у нас? Подземелье. Еще. Далее.
Yes.
Башня бдения, подземелья. Лишь и объятия.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell. He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure. The Seneschal said it was your call, Commander. Technically, all the man's guilty of is theft. But who knows what else he might have come here to do. As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Decide to do with this man. No.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the Blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes? Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father? My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left. If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it? You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance. The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home. I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine. Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care? All ready? Good.
Good.
I brought the Seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him? A Howe? He figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first. You really want a Howe as a Grey Warden? You are a very strange woman. I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining. From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
Давай, месье с орлиным профилем. Пошла же. Крепкое пойло, хороший коктейль. Позовите
The
бармена.
Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
For better or for worse. Натанель. Где ты есть? Туда тек. Оденсо. Что-то портрет Хоу. Давайте мы будем сохраняться, а то что-то я не хочу сейчас скажу, чтобы не догадываться.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn. I don't really know. Her family was wealthy. I remember that much. They wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole now, of course. I'd be as welcome there as a bad rash. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me. Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
I'm here to serve, Commander. Very well.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey... These were Al Rendenhau's vassals. Now they will be yours. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully,
Commander.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Присяга на верность. Задание обновлено.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them. Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin, a deadly coalition. I would take this matter seriously, Warden. They know of your capabilities and they're spending a fortune to see their aims fulfilled. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Паутина заговора.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Сейчас мы их обчистим. Помощь.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
Edelbreck can't defend his own lands, so he asks the commander to save him.
I admit my lands are ravaged and fortunes diminished, but it's my grain that fills Amaranthine's belly. Thank you, my liege.
Yes.
Ожидаем. Фамильный меч. 2 штуки сместил. Пришли на присягу. Нормально. Батя, нормально? Нормально.
Yes.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish.
Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want... Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts. No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know. You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do. You need to head to the city then, and chase... Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony. As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall.
Leave the hall. Leave the hall.
Going.
Yes.
Yes.
Пойдемте-ка. Катя, пой. Катя, пой, что
Huh.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian? Just wondering aloud. After all, Andraste did exist, didn't she? What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? No doubt you're right. Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. That's so sweet of you. I'm all a tingle. Oh well, she's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
Рядовой.
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
I emptied out my store. Blasting those
The
darkspawn.
Wardens have been some of our best customers, and they need... Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets. This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, the indignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper medal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know. Oh, of course.
Учебник фокус это перераскинуть эти навыки. Меня устраивают мои.
Forcing me to come to this dreadful Turnip Keep? Oh, the indignity.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. Aye, I'm surprised half the buildings in Ferelden haven't fallen over from a stiff breeze. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
Who wants human standards when we are dwarves, right?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really. It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ah.
Oop, oop, oop. Oh, это очень расточительно. Очень расточительно. Ключи.
What happened? Where did all the bloody Darkspawn come from?
Да,
I don't know.
если хочешь.
Just called back by the captain myself. All those Orlesians dead.
Andraste's blood. If the Darkspawn have numbers enough to ambush the Vigil, the Vigil will endure, Commander.
The Vigil's been sacked and rebuilt dozens of times. We'll recover from the attack.
You don't always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm naked, I don't.
I mean when you run from the circle. Robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
You have time to talk about the Darkspawn in the Vigil? Some of the Deeps, in time, they may dig their way out. Straight.
Пошли разгребать завалы.
You couldn't pay me enough to be a warden, charging off into dark basements like that. Ooh.
Еще не хватало, чтобы мне Натаниэль пел. Подожди, ладно. Ты же у нас лучник. Пошли, паукан.
Brendan Howe's little blighter.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked to
А тебе давеча в армии говорили, Фергус Куслан сказал, что у тебя духу не хватит снова
about
людям
you in the
показаться.
army. Fergus Kuzlan said you wouldn't have the stones to show your face again. But you proved him wrong. I respect that.
You do?
Yeah. Throw caution to the wind. Run headlong into danger and sod the consequences. That's the only way to live.
Thanks. I think.
Yep. Don't you give a piss what the others think. Ogren's got your back.
Держите вы меня, Адрия пишет, что прячется на нижних этажах крепости.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Участь Адраи. Статуя воина. Великая распря. Что за великая распря? Полустертые надписи глубоко в недрах башни бдения рассказывают о баварском клане, который когда-то жил здесь с нашими воинами, чье искусство и сила несравненны, и мы поселились здесь, в пещерах, высеченной рукой Корта отца гор. Ну, пошли Адраю твою смотреть. Гарлоки. Стоп. Ты дурак или да? Бестолочь, ладно.
Yes.
Ответ Рэндона Хоу. Лован, бунтовщикам потакать нельзя. Всех под стражу. Делайте что угодно, чтобы они нам не помешали. Все что угодно, Лован. Не подведите меня. Эрл Рэндон Хоу. Бренди западного холма. Так, Огрен. У меня для тебя кое-что есть. Дружеский подгон.
That looks fine indeed.
That looks fine.
I'm off. Going.
Книга. О живших здесь аварах. С нашими воинами, чье искусство и сила несравненны, и мы поселились здесь, в пещерах рукой Курта отца гор. Руадан, шаман нашего народа, отвернулся от богов, которые всегда защищали его, ослепленный горем. Он разрушил дары отца гор и сделал нас жалкими и низкими. Первый страж. В отдалении Тандерфоса, вассалы и сеньоры. В некоторых королевствах права вассалов и их долг перед сеньорами определенно довольно жестко. В Фералдене относительно новом королевстве в теории эрлы и орлесы повелевают банами и лордами своими эрлингов. На практике эти нижестоящие аристократы зачастую рьяно защищают свою независимость. Некоторых вассалов Фералдена приходится понукать и склонять к действию, командовать и управлять ими не получается. Вассалы несут военные обязательства перед своими сеньорами, но часто отказываются следовать даже клятвам и подписанным договорам. Однако те же вассалы ожидают от сеньоров защиты, несмотря на собственное к ним отношение. Удачливый фералденский сеньор используется в равной мере и силы, убежденной двуличности. Бдение. Гномы наземники. Ладно, так. Ящик. Аптечка. Сука. А! Страшно! Божечки-кошечки, у меня аж жопка сжалась в точку. Хоу из Амарантайна. Давай показывай, что тут у нас. Хоу из Амарантайна — одна из старейших знатных семей Фералдена. Их род восходит ко временам Калинхада, когда Элиас Хоу стал одним из первых землевладельцев, последовавших за королем. Во время оккупации Эрл Тарлитан Хоу, отец Рэндона, принял сторону орлесианцев после нескольких ожесточенных сражений с мятежниками. Город Харперсфорд, застава которой командовал Тарлин Хоу, была захвачена Кусландами из Хаевера. Тарлитана повесили. Благодаря Рэндону семья Хоу поддержала восстание Мэри Катерина и Лагена Максира. Доблесть Рэндона направилась в битву при Белой реке, когда он дрался плечо к плечу с Брайсом Кусландом. Вернула семье утраченную честь, когда король Мэрик сел на трон свободного Фералдена. Рэндон Хоу был награжден за свою службу. Андерфелс, Антива, Аварцы, Банны, Утенера, Валаслин, письмо на крови, долгий путь. Ладно, прочитать все. Читаю. Небольшая табличка гласит: Андрасте омылась в огне перед ликом Создателя. Уйти. Факел. О, мы что-то нашли. Щекотун. Кольцо, 4 телосложения. Это можно этому Огрину дать. Агрен. Агрен вот тут. 2 ксили, 1 ксилевольный телосложение. Щекотун наденем. Это не что у тебя? 3 хитрости. 3 хитрости, 10 сила. Андерс. Фигня. Так. Сохранить. Башня бдения, подвал. Что тут кто-то мне пишет? И говоришь, на завтра золотой квиточек возьмешь. У Алены ж нету. Ну, чтобы она тебе сказала. Кузника, охренеть, а чё вас так много? Переписка Хоу. Письма Делайлы Хоу. Куда смотреть? Куда не смотреть? Ладно. Стрела, труп солдата. Че, мы не можем это посмотреть?
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Тут ничего нет.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out. Quick, before more of those things come.
Сохранить игру. Подвал.
Ха.
Сейчас тут будет мясо, мне кажется.
Always forbade us from
Мама всегда запрещала нам играть в погребах. Теперь
playing
понимаю,
in the
почему.
cellars. Now I know why.
Аварский. Так, давай мы только себе вот это уберем. Ледяную сделаем. Ой-ой-ой. Неподобляющая, где разрывная выстрел? Вот это, наверное. И святые пирожочки. Ты взрыв разума сделал? Да. Ты взрыв разума сделал. Иди сюда. Ты иди сюда.
What needs killing?
Теперь сюда. Сюда.
Going. All right.
Так.
All right.
Товара. Мешочек. Лук-хоу. Клепанный доспех. Натаниэль. Сладкий мой пирожок. У меня для тебя есть еще кое-что.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches. Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Something to be proud of. Что ты жопошник, что у тебя там за лук? 10,8. Давай смотреть, что в саркофагах лежит. Может, что-то вкусное дадут сегодня.
Going.
Денежков. Денежков это всегда хорошо. Мы сейчас сохраним, потому что что? Потому что, во-первых, игра имеет свойство вылетать. Во-вторых, нам нужно быть уверенными, что мы не пролюбим все на свете. Осколок духа. Аптечка.
Going. And I'm off.
Тьма довела его до безумия, но также дала ему силу, направила наших воинов против нас. Кивилл обратился к гномам, и общими усилиями они пленили Руадена в этом месте. Ну ладно. Сейчас будем еще одного кого-то выпиливать. Шапка Проныры. Геккона.
All right.
Так понимаю, остальные у нас пока нету.
And I'm off.
Ладно, один ключ мы нашли. Сейчас пособираем еще остальные ключи. Судя по всему, нам это нужно сделать.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Нет.
You
Behind you!
Хищный вурдалак. Кольцо мастерства. 10 к магической силе. Ну, это прям божеский подгон. Считаю. Золотая серьга. Что-то тебе, наверное. Сейчас мы сохранимся сначала. Мало ли, вдруг не ему. Андерс одобряет. Андерс Мах-отступник. Он был арестован храмовниками, которые намеревались вернуть его в башню Круга, и башня Бдения должна была стать краткой остановкой на долгом пути. К несчастью, сразу после прибытия отряда крепость подверглась нападению. Андерса обнаружили стоящим над трупами его конвоиров. Он утверждает, что их убили порождения тьмы. Тем не менее, Андерс примкнул к команде, чтобы сражаться с порождениями тьмы, напавшими на башню Бдения. Затем Андерс стал рекрутом серых стражей. Он выжил после ритуала посвящения. Андерс весьма гордится своей внешностью и обожает изысканные вещи.
Yes.
Письмо Рэндану Холл. Некоторые из людей недовольны вашим планом. Они подговаривают остальных выступить против вас. Чтобы план удался, надо объединить силы. Если что-то просочится, если хотя бы кто-нибудь предупредит Кусланда, ваша голова полетит первой. Говорю это со всем уважением к вам. Сэр, ваш капитан Лован. Такое. Там если начинать игру за...
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there.
За благородного человека.
You hear the stories about you and
Там
the
начинается с
Wardens,
того, что
but to
Эрл Холл
see
вырезает
it
полностью всю свою
firsthand.
семью.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know. Of course.
Так, мы здесь, получается, ничего больше не сможем, да? Никаких отверстий, ключей. Ничего больше здесь нет. Так, посмотрим. Да, тут все пусто. Все обнышпори, значит, где-то ниже должно быть. Что ж. Пошли, сержант, я готова.
Are you ready?
Вернемся.
Of course.
И тут на самом деле я, когда играла за знатную женщину, и потом тоже импортировала ее сюда на прохождение, они так прикольно с Натаниэлем разговаривают, в плане у них там есть точки соприкосновения, что типа они дружили в детстве, все дела, потом там типа батя его охренел, вот это убил семью, типа это начинают предъявлять, вот вы там разрушили наши семьи, да ты знаешь, чего мне это стоило, там у меня отец на руках умер, там все дела, и такая, короче, ну классная.
Quiet and stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No! No, well, not unless... No!
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
Ты мне нравишься, но не в этом смысле.
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Так что было над чем потрудиться. Сейчас нам нужно надеть шапку на этого дурачка. Шапку проныры. Так, даже больше ничего такого вкусного нету, да?
You're back. You need... Ah!
Да, я хочу тебе продать мусор. Камни мы не продаем. Камни мы складываем в сундук. Так. Подвал. Это у нас подземелье. Это Дворкин. Это Вулдрик, это солдаты. Пошли дальше.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. But Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive. I knew about my mother and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask around the shops next time we're in Amaranthine? Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her.
Конечно же. Естественно. Нам же больше, блин, делать нефиг вообще. Будем ходить узнавать, как там твоя сестренка устроилась. Кис-кис-кис. Знаете, кому мы это подсунем?
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. There was a mouser in the tower named Mr. Wiggums. Only company I had when the Templars locked me up. Miss that beast a lot sometimes. But I can't keep a cat. We fight Darkspawn for a living. I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, Kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-Lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Страж-командор подарил Андерсу котенка. Андерс назвал его Сэр Лапом и стал носить в складках своей мантии. Андерс весьма горд... Ну, это мы уже знаем, что прислали потом. Так. Что за сундук еще не этот не обшаренный? Я опущенная стрела, и не зла в моем сердце, но кто-то должен будет упасть все равно. А нищие правят бал, они хотят, но не могут дать. И все, что зовут они кровью, просто вода. Так, сержанты. Чё нет? Да. Ну что ж. Хадзима. На меня остановил Брус. Так и запишите. Несравненный меня остановил Брус. Что, ничего не...
Right you are, Warden. We'll get these walls rebuilt for you.
Да. Куда нам нужно? Поместье? Пошли.
I'm here.
You are here. Пошли, я тоже вроде как here.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself. Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now. Orc, send her over. The money. Now. Defend yourselves, men.
Нет, 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 ничего не выливать, не вылетать. Так, ты. Сюда. Ты. Сюда. Ты. Сюда, а ты.
What is my task?
Раз.
Which one?
Два. Три. Закидай говно.
Yes. Going.
Зубацагор. Мне лучше. Хвала создателю, вам спасибо, я же думала, что так и помру здесь. Че, все, больше ничего не выпало. Все, спасли бедняжку. И даже не заплатили денежков. Какие же мы они хорошие. Пошли в поместье разбираться. Что-то происходит. Ага, ну прокляни хотя бы.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
А чё ты светишься тогда? Чё за безобразие? Везде обман. Ты. Чё ты? Будьте добры, полечите женщину. Спасибо, вы очень любезны.
All right. And I'm off. All right.
Чувак. Ты же на миле.
Anyone got a spare second wind? No?
Oh, you'll have to do so much better than that.
And I'm off. Huh.
Вы не повезло, но не смогли спасти семейство. Ага. Вот, по-моему, ее никак не спасти семейство, я так понимаю. Чего больше нет? Жаль, жаль.
All right.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it.
Еще есть бубенчик. На тебе ошейник с дубинчиком.
You shouldn't have.
Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Right, we're in a city. Where's the tavern?
So, you're a Howe.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. There have been problems with trade, as I'm sure you're aware. However, my associates, through certain channels, are able to bring supplies into Amaranthine. There is some profit in this, and as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are entitled to a cut.
Going.
Argren wins again.
На что рассчитывал, неясно. Дурачок.
And I'm off.
I can't believe the city guard isn't doing anything to help us.
Что-то своровала.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women. Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right, and as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
10 серебряных монет. Кража не удалась.
Spare anything, sir. The family farm was burned by
Don't
Darkspawn.
touch me!
They
Don't.
won't let us in the city. They can't do this to us.
I thought the blight was over. Why are the Darkspawn still hounding us?
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Rivain. Ah, the Dark Wolf, nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Там передали записку, которая скажет, что Черный Волк будет ждать вас у фонтана.
Those smugglers are bastards for taking advantage of the chaos.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But You said everyone...
You are dismissed.
Ну вы же сказали всех досматривать.
I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Да, бро, давай. Удачной службы. Спасибо за службу. Спасибо за службу. Это что такое?
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Закон и порядок.
You're going beyond the call of duty, Warden Commander. We're grateful.
Сохранить игру. Марантайн. Сохранить.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Yes.
There was an old
Тут у нас старуха.
lady here who used to sell apples as big as my... I thought she would...
Божечки, извините. Что-то я расчихалась.
And I'm off.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. Yes, that much is clear. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between... Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Oh, if you can stop the killings, the merchant...
Мы потом остальным переговорим.
going?
Сейчас бы бегать за всеми. Ладно.
All right.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able? It will be done. Give me some time.
Конечно, просто там 80 золотых, здесь 50 золотых. Почему бы и нет?
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages. Word of advice. Don't let him sweet-talk you. He's very good at that.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
Повеса и гуляка, блондинчик.
I suppose that requires some explanation. I am fluent in sarcasm. You can't fool me. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever. It is. It really is. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. What is that smell?
What is that smell?
Yeah, women are drawn to you when you play with that cat.
And I'm off.
To a flame. Men show affection. Like you.
Stupid mate. Every time I pull something out of my ribs, women just flee.
Да, мы продолжим бегать, блин, за вами. Объявление на площади, что тут?
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? You could say that. Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it. I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Да блин, ты задрал. Чё тебе надо? Вечно ты недовольный.
Yes.
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
Yes. Going.
No more talking!
Ammo. Going. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes. All right.
Нет, говник побежал. Блин, где он?
Good for nothing lackwit. You let me be followed! Get rid of this fool!
All right.
Argren wins again!
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. Oh, the fact that there are pies around to smell is a step up for me. I've had a pieless existence, more or less. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. Maybe I'm closer to the dream than I imagined. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile, that's all.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Here to put an end.
Wipe them out
Operation.
quickly! Yes.
Take this!
Going.
Пошли вырезать логово контрабандистов. Туру-туру-тум. Тынь.
Yes?
Yes.
I'll take care of it.
Конечно, это take care of it.
I heard about you. You were
What
giving
are
some
you
of my
looking at?
I heard about you.
Перчатки, проныры.
You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you?
Ой.
Well, it ended.
Let's get
Here.
Valiant effort! Good enough! Rush these cretins into next year!
Ладно. Я понял.
Excellent! Now, despite all your bungling.
Слесарные инструменты. Мы здесь еще не закончили. Кипа книг и сундук. Ай, ящик какой-то еще. Крысы бегают. Ящик для игрушек. Интересно, кому надо. Чего нет?
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? Yes, I remember him. You'll want to speak to my boss over at the bar.
А ну.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? My, but you're a bold one. I'm very tempted. Perhaps you'll settle for a drink instead. Got some mead from... Right then, let me know if you change your mind.
Подкатываешь.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine.
Yes.
You think they'll sell some to me?
Huh.
Hubert hates you.
All right.
That's a no, then.
I got a sore on my...
Something I can do for you, friend.
Want to see?
And who are you supposed to be that's asking?
Pass and everything.
A dwarf? Truly? Well, I suppose I... Well, never mind that. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Not much. He chatted up Sorsha a bit when she brought him his dinner. Maybe talked to her. Just Darkspawn raids outside the city. Everyone's keeping close to Amaranthine. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head. No!
Так, извините, мне звонили.
What can I get for you, friend?
We should rise up.
And I'm off.
My.
With their eyes.
Sure.
I'll do it, you just watch. Once I get another ale.
Going.
Дневник Кристофа. Кто-то в городе слышал об отставших от Орды порождении тьмы. Я сам сомневался в этих слухах, пока один человек не сообщил мне, что встретил порождение тьмы на черных болотах. Хотя местные жители полагают, будто бы на болоте обитают призраки, самые отчаянные все равно ходят туда за торфом. Этот человек сказал, что их предводитель порождения тьмы разговаривал, но ведь всем известно, что они не говорят. А еще он рассказал об ужасном чудовище червяке с ногами, якобы следовавшем за порождениями тьмы. Должно быть, он что-то напутал. Утром же отправлюсь на черное болото.
Yes.
На этой карте рынка показано несколько мест, они перечеркнуты за исключением черных болот. Ну что ж.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Andraste or the Archdemon?
The Archdemon.
Кто победит? Кто сильнее, Андрасты или Архидемон?
Going. Huh.
It figures, actually. There used to be another statue here. It was of Byronhow, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. Don't bother. Nobody here will want to see it. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly? Not too much pressure, right? I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further. Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra, but perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college. Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected maid. The hour is late and I must go.
Давай, если хочешь, иди.
And I'm off.
repent?
Аптечки в дар.
And I'm off.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died. In Amaranthine, it's worse than before. It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn. We must follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chant of light. Your friends and neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and
Ты прям дрыщ, да, у меня? Угу. 4.
Have you delivered your annual tithe to the Chantry, sir? You may be overdue.
Yes. All right.
Потом подойдем к храмовнику, когда у меня с собой не будет Андерса. Я думаю, ему не понравится, когда мы скажем, что надо магов преследовать, все дела. Нельзя просто так взять и пообщаться. Мостки высоко над городом. У нас ничего нет для старотевших из Замора. Ни самогона, ни бренди. Для детишек самогон. Самое то, что нужно, да. И здесь.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
Котята, зубы чистите, спать. 21:31. Сейчас будете получать минус.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
Yes. Huh.
Ну, алкогольные напитки у нас употребляют исключительно
That
Огрен.
looks fine indeed.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you. So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chantry's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks. Hardly surprising. The Grey Wardens have ever been a haven for criminals in Maleficar. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
Ты пыталась.
And I'm off. Yes. All right. Going. All right.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that. That's because they're all jerks. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Бомжатская баба.
And I'm off.
Книга о Лириуме занудная. Так и запишите. Давай смотреть, что на тебя подойдет, дорогой мой. 8 к магической силе. 7 к магической силе. Ладно, мне лучше. 6 к броне, 3 магии, 3 силе воли. 7 магии, 10 силе воли. Сила воли лучше. Хадима. Так. Сохранить игру Амарантайн. Пойдем сдадим квест охране нашей. Стражнику.
Anything to report? The city of Amaranthine owes you a great debt. Thank you, Commander.
10 золотых. Так. Что к записке? Вы нашли вторую часть записки от мужа Альмы, где он говорит, что не сумел исполнить ее мечты и купить дом, оставленный на самом доме. Бедолашный.
Look, the scum called in some help.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Now let's see. Which one first?
All right. Yes.
Не выдержала душа поэта.
Look, the scum called in some help. Got them all.
And I'm off.
That won't stop me.
That went well, thankfully.
Все.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died. In Amaranthine, it's worse than before.
We need supplies. My children if are anyone hungry. can get rid of the smugglers, it's the Grey Wardens.
We never thought we'd be rid of those smuggler rats. Thank you, Warden Commander.
You're going beyond the call of duty, Warden Commander. We're grateful.
Hmm. Блин, ну мне лучше, конечно. Пятьдесят к выносливости. Руны. Руны это хорошо. Так.
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
Четыре ко всем 172 золота. О. Медь. Пресвятые пирожочки, что так дорого-то? Капец. Это что-то.
And I'm off.
Убежище Хьюберта. Куда-то я зашла. Ой, лапки болят уже. Сидеть столько. 7 кадров в секунду мне пишет видяха. Что-то мало. Самогонщики.
Let's teach this fool a lesson.
Oh, look! It wants to fight!
Драконья моча. Отличный алкоголь. Ща мы накидаем нашего друга. Ну-ка. Это подарок? Нет? Конечно, подарок.
That looks fine.
Задание обновлено. Хиберт не раз уже попытка украсть самогон, но вы с ним договорились, встретившись с Амурой, с нетерпением ждут обещанного. Вы с ним договорились, убили. Вы с ним договорились. Я мастер переговоров. Так. Так, что у нас тут дальше?
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
Hi, Irene.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't
Did you
here.
fix your
You
plan?
didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
Permanent ban? For what? How? What was the reason for it?
What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Натаниэль одобрят. Тепло ко мне относится Натаниэль. Очень, блин, рада. А, яд. Давай, чем ты меня обберешь? Безупречный. Безупречный рубин.
You're back. Have you any news?
Потом, все потом.
Greetings, Warden Commander. I see you've undertaken some of the jobs posted on our board here. I knew you looked helpful.
How's it happened? For what? Did you get explanation for what you get, like, banned?
Doors busted down, skulls thumped, and vices preyed upon. But I have answers. My services are expensive for a reason. I could not unearth the conspirators' identities. They are paranoid. But I know they meet at Old Stark's farm on the Ferroval Plains.
Ох уж эти разборки детские.
Make her be with you.
Make a with you.
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt. Yeah.
No answer. Mm. Ah, flame and indirect message. But just for flaming? Just because of that?
Going.
Direct message. Weird. You were editing them after the game and wishes such nice things, right? I never thought that could be banned for it, you know. I had a lot of people who added me after and said that I should kill myself. Anyway, I can do it faster. I just blocked them. I never reported it. I didn't knew it possible, like, to make a report or something like that. That's funny. No, it's not funny that you got banned, but funny the situation is.
People talk about me stinking up the joint.
What are you on about now?
Cat piss. Little kitty there makes me want to vomit.
Don't listen to him, Sir
And
Percival.
screens, I guess,
You
right?
smell just fine.
And screen for it. Wow. Okay.
Andraste's.
That's sad.
And the maker
And
wept for his
never, like,
beloved.
no way to get it back. It's just really permanent ban. Oof. I wonder why did you do that? As I remember, you're just like person who never were doing any shit like that before. Ты там, Игорь, что-нибудь поставил за -2? Отлично.
May I help you? I am fortunate indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity.
Таня произошла только что вот.
Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas.
Я только что
I
этих
have worked with an
храмовников
artist to
пришибла.
create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be...
So what are you gonna do for it now? Like,
He hung himself. Oh, Karen, why couldn't you have told me?
And I'm off.
are you going to have a new account? Or what else? What are your plans now? I'm still here, or I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, seems like. Sad. Oh, okay. That's a relief. It's just not... No, it works. Now it works. I don't know why
Yes.
it wasn't like loud in the chat. Uh, just surprised about what?
Did you see those two throwing money around last night?
I wish I had a mysterious benefactor.
And I'm off.
Некоторые наши сироты.
Going.
Так. Ну, как бы он обычно так не делает. Я не ожидала, что он сегодня привет, Миш. Я очень рада, что ты пришел ко мне на стрим. Причем, что он такой не особо интересный. Тут как бы... Да. It's not about just 10 minutes late. Good luck then. Пошли смотреть, что там нам повыдавали, какие задания. Молоток. Молоток. No, I'm not going to end stream anytime soon. I'm sorry. Кукла.
Yes.
Так. Что нам еще нужно найти?
Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
You did nothing wrong. What are you talking about?
You bloody bastard! You won't catch me!
-1. Опытный уверен токсик. Прям как я. Я тоже опытный и уверен токсик, но я никогда такой херни себе не позволяю. Типа, ты, конечно, можешь быть последним мудаком и все такое, но я не буду добавляться в личку и писать «пойди повесься на ближайшем дереве». Это как бы максимально.
Yes, everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Подмёстки.
Ха.
Это женщина. Остановитесь. Я, кстати, сегодня сделала себе этот, ну, плейсмент на руку. Ну, по факту, мать, тот еще токсик нанимает. В личке, да. Да. Миша! В смысле я? Я солнышко. Ты забыл? Ты опять все перепутал. Ты опять все перепутал. Это ты прав. Я не бегаю по личкам и не пишу «пойди убейся» где-нибудь.
Lizard eyes? Perhaps a heart? Yes, heart's blood.
В общем, у меня на ру первая голда сейчас. Надо будет... Этот... Как она называется? Радиоактивное солнышко. Да, это я. Я на просьбе уничтожили 3 магов-отступников, они выдали несколько намеков. Найдите и убейте главаря магов. Пошли убивать главаря магов. Главное, что теплая, понимаешь? Главное, что тепленькая. Главаря магов ты где? Пилы. О.
Yes.
What?
What?
Главаря магов на стене.
You were staring at me, you man-skirt-wearing freak.
Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wild animal. It was only your beard.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle fingers.
Sparkle fingers. Ну, когда идешь до обычных каток, ты муркни мне. И я тебя возьму на ручки, если захочешь. Не, подожди, нам надо спуститься. Внизу там. У тебя со временем беда или нет? Я, кстати, завтра пойду. Иду. Я. На 8 утра. Дела делать. Может быть, сяду на экскаватор. Такие. Где тут? Блин, где это говно? Куда я побежала? Я с другой стороны стала. То аристократ, походу. Только проснулся. О май. А я скоро спать, потому что мне надо на этот сосраня быть. Мяу. Мяу.
By the power in my blood, you will
Да, да, да. Ого.
suffer for what you have done to my apprentices.
Чувак, давай.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
I'll do it.
4. Все. Затыкали. Нет, это именно я за работу спрашивала. Я на работу иду. Устраиваться. Ну, типа, у меня там ситуевина такая, надо будет с тобой потом немножко переговорить. Я тебе расскажу, что почем. Такая не очень приятная ситуация. Но другой мне все равно нет, поэтому надо как-то жить эту жизнь. О, такие дела. Где вход? Подветренная зашла, да? Да. Курс же закончился еще 12 декабря. И я там сначала зубьями своими занималась, потом ребенком занималась. Теперь вот я такая решила взять судьбу в свои лапы. Ах, беда. Yes, first I said I don't feel like I'm going to stream, but after you were busy, I just didn't. Like, I started it, that's all. And I'm not going to close it right now. That's why. It's not about you or something like that. Just do what you need. Oh yeah, you really know. It's whatever. Так, что у нас тут? Сюжет мы пока не двигаем. Мы по Марантайну, подарки для Мелис. Если сесть пугало с ножом, поставить перед домом, вам найти нож неуправляемый. Ладно, пошли. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Да. Да, я тебе больше скажу, это все тот же. Наталья его знает. Он уже и мне нервы пил, крутил. Даже уже не крутил, просто бесит. Андерс, ты остаешься за дверями. Да, трусики Андрасты. Пошли. Дети не спят, собаки. И до скольки у тебя смена будет, если ты сейчас вот проснулся? Во сколько ты?
I will pray for you, Commander.
В смысле, а что такое? Подожди. А, к проповеднику за наградой. Господи, ладно. Можно было не убирать. Можно было не убирать его. Какая разница? Волосы длинные, юбку носит с 6 до 14. Подожди, а ты типа в 3 часа вечера лег и вот до 10 спал? Серьезно? Очуметь. С ума сойти.
Repent.
Спасибо. 20 золотых. Ну, хоть не просто так. Я там ходила, гоняла этих. Извращенец ты, Мишаня, конечно. Хитрость, ловкость. С магией, конечно, все плохо. Далее. Так. Дуэлянт будет потом. Так, что у нас? Мне притворная смерть точно близко не надо. А вот удар снизу мы возьмем. Так вот. Я крашу до 75 серебряных монет. Я... Понятно. Но это ж каждому свое, кому что нравится. Я ж ничего не имею против. Давай зайдем еще раз сюда. Тихо, ты можешь через неделю делись. А я сегодня звонила, там разные есть варианты, и есть вариант вообще чуть ли не вахтовый. Там 12 часов смена с 7 утра до 7 вечера. Типа ты там живешь где-то вообще в закоулках мира. Я такая, нет, пожалуй, я туда не пойду. Но я завтра буду сидеть в 30-тонном экскаваторе. Это Volvo что-то 300-й. Я прям...
Dirk's been in a fight with his girl. You know anything about that?
Yeah. She was pestering him about making an honest woman of her. So the dumb bastard says, I'll marry you when you figure out how to make whiskey come out of your tits.
Что, пробуем еще это обнести? Женщину.
Heard she wrecked 2 windows and most of her
Предметы
west watch.
получены. Что за предметы? Одежда. Я с кого-то одежды стянула, лол. Припарка. Зелье.
Trying to get at him with a pitchfork.
Человека-люди здесь. Я к ним заперлась. Это комната Кристофа. Торча. Так, это... Хожу кругами. Это норма. С помощью трактирщика этот. Трактир, да. Пробуем. Денежка, денежка, денежка. Ждем. Да. 70 серебра. Ну, так можно вообще жить. Тут 80 серебра, там 75 серебра, там еще чуть-чуть серебра. Больше серебра, богу серебра. Предметы получены. Что за предметы? Еще одежда? Не. Аптечка. Пустила аптечку. Посетитель. Тоже аптечка. Сколок духа. Пока оно крафтится, бомба разлагающая душ. Проволотис. Я сейчас схожу, закрою. Так, мне нужно сейчас отойти. Поэтому мы сохраним игру. Я сейчас вернусь, нужно детям закрыть окно. Мы возвращаемся. Тут детские эти крики и прочее. А мы продолжаем нашу игру. Так, мы всех обобрали. Поехали.
All right.
Надо нож найти. Надо найти нож. А можно тишину, пожалуйста? Спасибо. I'm not going to check my phone, no. I don't want to. Так, меня слышно там, Миш? Плюсик поставь, пожалуйста, а то я... Не, это я замучивалась, я не знаю. Слышно, не слышно? Кража удалась. Целебная припарка. Здесь что слышно? Сейчас второго надо внести. Доска торговой гильдии. Кража удалась. Аристократ. Одежда, припарка. Ладно, надо пойти сейчас домой сходить. Камни скинуть. Тун-турун-турун-турун-турун-турун-турун-турун. Ясно, никто мне не отвечает. I hope you can hear me. And I unmute myself. Пошли. А ну-ка на Тане или что у тебя? Угу. Ну да, можно поменять, конечно. Ну-ка. И Натаниэль, перчатки и обувь. Подожди, кровавое обещание вернуть. Вернуть. Ладно. Ну, здесь есть. Сделаешь мне чай, пожалуйста? Спасибо. Ну давай. Крути свои кружочки. Тидит. Здесь ничего нет.
Yes.
Туру-туру-туру. Давай вернемся в башню для начала. Открывались. Что? На меня напали? Милорд, на нас напали? Ну давай. Святые пирожочки, что это за мишки? Балша, медведь.
Oh, I'm afraid. Another point for me.
Чего хотели, непонятно.
Need a little rest here. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Вышли.
You're back. You need anything? Ah,
Of course. Of course.
You know, Nathaniel, you're just like me.
Am I now?
Everyone hates your family for something terrible they did, even though you weren't involved.
I hope you have a point, Anders.
It's like you're a mage. If there were more Hows, they'd lock all of you up in a tower to protect everyone else.
A thrilling analogy.
Который час?
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden. You're not gonna pull the moss over my eyes. Ogren, get your hairy ass down here.
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Didn't you say it would be... hot?
We were role-playing.
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, all right? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsie, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
Извините, сейчас.
I'd just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
I'm not going to answer. No, no, no. Just go. No. Good night. Another day. Don't make me close internet on my phone, please. Just don't be like that. Шли выкладывать малахит, аметист, топаз, сапфиру. Слесарный инструмент. Все. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop it right now. Тунику проныры возьмем. А ну-ка и... Так, зубоцегор мы кладем, молнию кладем, медвежье объятия продадим, лисья подвеска продадим. Так. Открой.
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whipping I do for you? A stipend. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend? Money. Ha! Now there's a word I understand. What an arrangement. You feed me and I get to take my frustrations out on the Darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony?
I'm not going to touch my phone right now. And you already like not visible, I guess, in the chat because it's impossible to open it right now. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I know you think I'm just Branka used to collect these little horse statues. Whoa, everything's spinning. And you're very shiny.
I don't understand now.
Gonna go sit
Even
down
worse right
now.
So much worse. You don't understand. Fucking don't understand.
Need something pummeled? Just say it. Lower. It'll do.
Это не ему.
You know, I'm actually not the first Hal to be a Grey Warden. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Так, что у нас с Натаниэлем?
I don't think we should dally here.
Сохранить. С Андерсом разговаривать.
May I point out that you're all right? And remarkably lovely, if I'm allowed to say. Really, when the Templars came for me, you could have decided I wasn't worth the trouble. But I apparently am worth the trouble. Considering I'm usually a lot of trouble, I should be grateful. When you recruited me, I thought I was jumping from the frying pan into the fire. But being a warden is almost tolerable. It's a pleasant stroll through the park, with Darkspawn. Nothing's perfect. I thought it was worth mentioning. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Спасибо. А! Горячо! Ты мне этот открыл. Дверь открыл, все открыл, все плохо.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden? Irrevocable, huh? Does that mean nobody ever leaves the Wardens?
Are you mad?
It's just a question. There are worse things to be, I guess. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. I got really good at escaping the tower, just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat. Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums. He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
Ладно. Я потом еще вернусь. Сохранять мы это не будем. Спасибо за всем, кто был здесь. Я завтра тоже буду. Я не знаю, во сколько я освобожусь. Но когда я... В общем, поставьте уведомление, чтобы вам муркнуло, что я здесь. И мы продолжим наши приключения. Все. Всем всего хорошего, доброй ночи.